Brr, it's cold. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Scotty Karate video. Today we're going to be going over something that happens in wintertime. Dropping out. Let's talk about that.
Beauty school dropout. No graduation day for you.
So leaving a school, leaving a dojo, or just having people leave your dojo is very common, especially in wintertime. There's two major times this happens. One, in summer.
Can we please take a break? This heat is brutal.
If that's usually the kids' classes, because kids they go on vacation, they get off school and their parents start wanting to do other things, go vacation, go traveling, do whatever. So you have a lot of drop off then. But usually they return as soon as school starts back up. But in winter, this is a time when a lot of adults drop. And I know what you're thinking. But Scott, why on earth would they quit in winter? That makes no sense. Well, it does for three reasons. First, let's go over the first reason on why people drop out, and that's simply money. So this is something that I'm sure you can relate to, right? You're trucking along, October, November, oh my God, I forgot to buy presents. Or I'm buying presents, and my funds are going down. Now, this is so common. You get to December, you have Christmas, you have whatever festival you celebrate, you give gifts, right? Well, now you've spent all sorts of money. Usually, and usually how it is in my case, I'm like, okay, I have this much money. Okay, how much? Okay, I can spend this much money on that. Okay, great. And then I go way over, like just way over. And it happens. It happens to a lot of people. Now, the problem is now you have to make up that money somehow. So if you're already living tight, you're only just paying bills and things, living check to check like most of us, extra things got to go. So karate might be one of them. So understand that you need to plan a little bit for that. Hopefully you're able to. Hopefully you're in a situation where you can save a little for your martial arts. But if you can't, I understand. I mean, it happens to everybody. Just make sure that when you can, you get back in the dojo and you don't let this break stop you. Number two, going to the gym. But Scott, I've always gone to the gym. What are you talking about? That might be so. But you'd be surprised how many martial artists don't work out outside the gym anyway, or the dojo. So what they'll do is some do both. They'll go to the gym, they'll work out, try and get stronger, and then they'll go to the dojo, or vice versa. But at the end of the day, they're doing both. But you'd be surprised how many people don't do the gym. They just go to class, go to the dojo. And there's not necessarily anything wrong with that, but you aren't getting as strong, as fast, so on and so forth. But you'd be surprised how many people come New Year, they're like, you know what? New Year's resolution. I'm going to start going to the gym. I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to, lose some extra pounds or whatever their situation might be. Well, they go to the gym. Well, now they're gung-ho on that, If you've ever been to the gym in January, it's almost not even possible. Don't even try. Take January off. But you'll go in there and there'll be hundreds of people. Be like 10 people waiting on one, bench. I mean, what are you supposed to do with that? So, with that being said, people start going to the gym more, which cuts on other things, right? So if they're wanting to go to the gym, say 5 days a week to get their cardio in, that might be cutting into martial arts time, because reality is, you only have so much time in a day. Minus sleep, minus work, you only have a few hours probably. So, understand that New Year's resolutions do start to happen. That the desire to do something else to better yourself in other ways does start to factor in. Now, this can be other things besides the gym. It's just the most common. So if you want to learn archery, for example, and you start spending a whole lot of time, learning archery and working on that, all these things take away from martial arts because you're not spending as much time in the dojo as you are other places. So just know that, try and make sure to keep that balance. And if you see any of your martial artists start to disappear, know this might be it. But hopefully they understand once they kind of balance that out and they're like, okay, I only need to go to the gym maybe twice or 3 times a week. And that way I can go to the karate 2 or 3 times a week and kind of balance that, right? Or find a way to do both. Go to the gym maybe for 45 minutes and then go to karate. They'll figure it out. Hopefully, if you're in that situation, you'll take my advice, try and find a good balance so you can get better at karate and physically healthy. Last one, number 3. This is the hard one. Hibernation. Yeah, I know. You're probably thinking I'm crazy. And you're right, people don't hibernate. But we do. And I'm not talking like a snake in a hole or a bear in a cave. I'm talking we physically don't like cold weather. Now, you might enjoy cold weather. I'm not going to say that. But when things are a little bit more gloomy outside, a little more dark, days are shorter, less sunlight, we just kind of naturally slow down, right? Our get up and go isn't as there. We don't have as much energy, so on. Now, obviously not everybody, but this happens so much. And you just get to that point, you're like, God, it's cold out. I just want to go home, take a hot shower, and just curl up in some blankets and watch some TV. I mean, it happens. It's part of it. And the reality is I don't know how often you do this, but if you throw your gi in the back, you go to work, and it's been sitting out in the car in sub-zero temperatures all day, and you go to put that on at class, oh boy, is it cold. Like, it is a different level of cold. Like, I don't know if I've ever been as cold as putting on a cold gi in a cool gym right after it's been outside all day. Like, it is cold. It's a different level of cold. Like, whatever you think cold is, this is colder. But the reality is, you get into a dojo, a lot of times we have wood floors, right? Cold on your feet. And then a lot of dojos, people heat it up, so they don't turn the heat up very high. So it might be a little bit cool when you walk in. And then you put on a cold gi, it's the trifecta, man. It'll take you right out. So, it happens. That's why I have like a winter gi. And it's a joke in my family, but it is. It's a 14 ounce, it's very thick. It's a winter gi. It's meant to keep me warm. It's bigger and thicker. It's actually meant for throws, but it helps in the winter. But hibernation happens. Kind of fight through it, and hopefully, if this happens to you, you realize what's happening, get back into the dojo. Suffer through the cold gi. Well, that's it. Hopefully you liked it. If you know of any others that I didn't go over, things that you see or you've done, please let me know in the comments below. I'd like to hear what's happening in your neck of the woods. If you haven't already, check out my store. I have some merch. Check out a link below. Supporting the channel is amazing. Anyone who buys the stuff goes directly to me, which goes directly into content. So, bang on, heck yeah. If you liked the video, please like, comment, subscribe. And don't forget that notification bell in the corner so you know my videos are posted each week. And as always, the more you train, the easier to fight.